at them again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on the road to 100K. If you new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the drill, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. Let's get them, let's get them. Let's go. What's up, y'all? We back at them again, man. Kicking it off from the top, story number one. We rocking and rolling today. So, boom, y'all. This story came to mind today. So, y'all remember I was telling y'all about my uncle, so whatever the case may be. So, now, I remember one day, I'm cool and I'm growing up, I'm a young boy, so I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing the best out here outside. I'm throwing rocks at the penitentiary, as he would say, whatever the case may be. So now my mother, her tactic of scaring me was to let me talk to him, because mind you, my uncle, he was in federal prison during this time. So he would call uptown, talk to my mother. She would give me the phone. He'd get on the phone. Yeah, all right, you keep playing. All right, watch. I'm telling you, when your ass get up in here, it ain't going to be no playing, motherfucker. You going to be a man now. He giving me all the scared tactics. But always at the end, he would tell me, boy, I love you. Keep doing your thing out there. Just stay the fuck up out of trouble. This, that, and the third. So now one day, this day, we talking on the phone. I had just got put out of school. So he talking to me. He like, man, do you know what the fuck be going on back here, shorty? I'm like, no, what? He say, man, listen, I just was in a cell with a nigga right now. Mind you, this is on the phone, so this is letting me know now that I'm older. He had no regard to the trouble that he could have got into. He like, yeah, shorty, man, so they just put a nigga in my cell, you feel what I'm saying? So you know your aunt. Now, mind you, my aunt, his sister. So he like, yeah, the nigga moving the cell, and niggas always lying, trying to be down, trying to act like they somebody, don't even know who the fuck they talking to. So he say the little dude move into the cell with him. Now, mind you, I'm on the phone talking to him. He say the dude move in the cell with him. He supposed to be from a neighborhood that they all from. Mind you, no, I'm lying. This is before they get out to, this is before he go out the feds. This is a state bit. So now, he like, yeah, man, they moved a nigga in myself real, bop. So I asked him, because he from the neighborhood, I asked him, do he know such and such? Asked him, do he know a couple of people? He said, yeah, whole time, somehow, some way, my aunt name come up. He start talking about, yeah, man, niggas been wearing her out, this, that, and the third. He start talking crazy, but mind you, he lying. Now, my uncle here stand up, man, it ain't nothing for you to say if my sister then indulged in some activity. She a grown-ass woman. We ain't tripping about that. We men. But the fact that you lying on my sister and trying to put 100 on 10, man, you done lost your mind. So my uncle letting him talk. He keeps saying, well, my aunt was doing this. He had it. That was his broad. He had her stealing, boosting, doing all kind of crazy shit. My aunt never got high in her life. He like, yeah, man, whole time she was out there getting busted once I left her. That's how much of that nigga I was. I be having females going through withdrawal. He talking all this slick shit. My uncle getting so mad. Now, as he talking, he like, you know how I be when you in the cell, you might walk to the window as you talking, walk to the other side, it ain't but for you walking. But as he pacing back and forth, my uncle dipped back. My uncle got the bang on him, so when he get himself situated for real, he just say, I stand up, I just hit the nigga straight in the face. Mop. My uncle get the wham nigga out, so now, he say when he fall to the ground, all that tough Tony shit go out. He get the please, man, please. He throwing his head. He say, man, everything he threw in the air, I hit. He say this fool thought he was going to be safe. He tried to put his feet up, I guess, to try to kick my uncle. My uncle say, I caught his feet. I hit his ass under that motherfucker. Boom. He say, man, when I hit him, he say, I ain't going to lie, this shit kind of scared me. He say, I'm used to hearing skin pop. He say, but when I hit the nigga in the bottom of the foot, that shit sounded like a tire was losing air. He said it was air coming out the nigga foot. He said, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? He said, I say, so what you do? He said, what the fuck you mean? What I do? I kept working him. I say, yo, you is crazy. Whole time they come in there, they hear the hollering and screaming. They get to the door telling him put the weapon down. What? I ain't put no weapon down. He continue to work out. They open the door, bang the mace off on him, cuff him up. He gets up out of there. But just a wicked and wild situation all over. Somebody bluffing, somebody lying, not knowing who you talking to. So now let's bounce to another situation that's happened that I seen myself firsthand. So boom. We all cool and for real. We over the joint during this time. So now I'm on a quick little in and out for real. So I'm chilling, cool, and me, my man, Gangsta, Scony, so forth and so on. So we laid back, dip back. Little dude come on the tier. So now he's so pressed for a friend. He so want to act like he done did all this shit in the streets. So now, like I tell you, thieves run with thieves, hustlers run with hustlers, head busters run with head busters. So it's no point of you lying, saying you something that you not, because we would have been, if you was getting money like that, we would have been ran across each other. If you was getting busy in the streets like that, nigga, we would have been ran across each other. This is the way the elite think. So when motherfuckers be coming around lying, bluffing, trying to put 100 on 10, you ain't doing nothing but putting yourself further behind the 8 ball, because we know we never heard of you. Nobody knows you. You bluffing unless you just one in a million that's a silent assassin. It don't really work like that. So boom, little dude come over there for real. He say he from a well-known neighborhood, but the neighborhood got a lot of enemies. Now, granted, it got nothing to do with him. It's some dudes that, for real, he don't even be with. He a guy that's from around the way, but he not a figure around the way. He not an outstanding member around the way. Nothing wrong with that. When I say outstanding member, in certain cases, I mean he not causing trouble. He not going outside his hood jacking dudes, doing conniving stuff, backdooring people to where as though he bringing negative attention back around the way. But whole time when he get over to jail, he must want to play tough, so he inserts himself in some whole other beef that ain't got shit to do with him. So he going around, what? Man, shit, man, them niggas around there, man, they bitches, we been spinning around there. Whole time, you know, such and such little brother. Man, I caught your leaving the school, niggas put that iron on, yo. Whole time, you know, such and such broad. Man, niggas been where he just, I'm talking about, bro, when you hear the stuff that people come up with, in my mind and in my heart, I be like, bro, did you write this shit down? Did you practice this before you came out? Because you couldn't, because when you hear it coming out your mouth, it sound ridiculous. A motherfucker will tell you they was making $30,000 a day, but they don't have $100 to go to commissary. A person will tell you he had all the finest broads on earth, but he never can get on the phone. And when he do get on the phone, he can't get through. Nobody's picking up for him. So something not making sense. You talking about you was a kingpin. You stayed icy uptown, but you got locked up in some shoes with holes in them. You don't even, man, lawn johns with dirt stains in them. If they was dirt stains, shit like that. So now he over there talking about whatever he talking about, saying he was active in the beef. Whole time it's two real outstanding members that really done shed blood in this beef. They him, and when they hear this shit, they don't play no games with them because they certified head tappers. They not the type of dudes, because you got dudes that be bluffing. They act like they on that type time, and they'll run across somebody. Like, let's say you got a homeboy that passed away. They'll act like they stand on business for that homeboy, but when they run across somebody that disrespect them, depending on who it is, they might let them slide. But if it's somebody they know they can get over on, they gonna press the issue. So it'll be a little point picking shit like that. But these set of dudes, they wasn't on none of that. They don't care who you was. If you said something about their hood, you said something about somebody that they love, they was coming to get up on you and they was saying about that shit. So boom, they over here what's going on. Now, mind you, they in the back by the shower doing what they do, putting their situation up in them. They get finished blowing for real. Whole time they come right there. The little dude sitting laid back on his bunk. They come literally, he on the bunk right here. They sit on the bunk right across from him. They say, man, what's going on? Where you from, short? He ends up explaining. He says, so yeah, you was part of that shit about Dummy and them. He don't know. He's still so green. He not even catching the hint words like, what? You ain't hear me say this. I wasn't talking to you. I ain't tell you I did nothing to nobody. Why the fuck you coming to ask me? He not even sharp enough to identify that he in trouble. So he goes off, continue to bluff, man. Hell yeah, you know what's up with me. Where y'all from, dummy? Shit, what y'all know, y'all was involved in that shit too. Man, they comes off the bed, get to whipping his ass. Mop, the first little dude that jumped up, he ain't even crack him. He smacked him twice. Mop. His homeboy get up, he pull his legs, pull him straight out the bunk. Bitch, get hit. Whole time they pulls him to the ground, get to working him. They work him right there for a couple of seconds. They drag him. This is how unsafe shit is too. They drags him from the bunk all the way to the back of the showers. Now, here go the instigators, people wanting to get involved. They see Shorty Ray get his issue and they Ray work yo over. Motherfuckers is going to go distract. And it's like it's part of the code too, so you got to understand. They going to go distract the CEO. Now everybody going to go ask Wicked and Wild just fucking nonsense question. Hey, can I get a sick call? Hey, can you get this for me? Whole time just to keep the CEO busy so he can go back there and get tore up and they can laugh at it. Just little Wicked and Wild shit like that. So they ends up dragging the little dude. They drag him back to the shower. So now once they work him over for real, they leaves him back there. And it's always was this thing where if you really got him good and you really put that pressure down, you will leave him back there in the shower. Whole time they ends up leaving him. By an hour or so later, somebody go back there, hit the water run on him. He snaps up out of that shit. But when he come back out, eyes lumped up, lips lumped up, ear lumped up, head lumped up. I'm like, God damn, Mr. Lump. It was crazy, yo. Like, it's rare that you see people, especially that's dark skinned with lumps. When you see a dark skinned person with lumps, that shit look purple and black and it's real bumpy and lumpy. I'm like, God damn, man, somebody got to get hurt about that shit. And in my mind, I thought Shorty was going to be like somebody was going to get hurt about that shit. But he ain't do nothing. He ain't buck, you know what I mean? He went back, laid down in the bed. Of course, they was selling wolf tickets to him, man. Late, man, you better duck off. Lay the fuck under that bed, man. I'm telling you, if you get niggas knocked off, I don't give a fuck where you go. And this always the secret weapon scared tactic. I don't give a fuck where you go at. I'm telling you, niggas gonna get you hit. Now in they mind, they feel as though, well, they did just do what they did to me over here. So if I do something, they might can get me anyway. Not knowing these niggas don't got reach like that. Certain people do, but 9 times out of 10, the average person don't. 8 out of 10 do. But man, y'all know what it is, man. Wicked and wild what situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, family. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on the road to 100K plaque going right here. Y'all know the drill. AV Mob, I love y'all with everything. Give me, man. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go. Y'all.